Your mail is about to get massacred. What's inside the Horror Pack, the monthly horror movie subscription service. Yes, a few slaughterings may be shipped to your doorstep every single month. Horror Pack delivers not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 horror titles every single month. And yes, you can get those either in DVD, you can get those in Blu-ray, or if you prefer to have both, why not? Get 2 of these body bags dropped off every single month. If you guys are interested and like horror titles like I do, I love horror titles, I collect certainly a whole lot of them, click the link down below in the video description. With that being said, let's go ahead and now open up the bag. I'm going to reach off to the side here and grab Chet Cunnington the Third. We're going to go ahead carefully and slice this body bag to reveal the contents inside. What I would ask that you help me do is as I pull the titles out, if you have seen any one of these, let me know if it's any good and if it's worth the watch. Can you do that for me? Thank you very so much. Let's grab then the first title. The first one is called The Lesson. It stars Robert Hands, it stars Evan Bendel, and it stars Mikola. Is it Mikola? I realize now I should have even not started to... How do you pronounce that last name? Perchalina? Perchalovo? Is that a V or is that an N? I think it's a V. Perchalovo? Or it could be Chalova? Oh boy. Let's skip quickly past who's actually in this movie. Apparently, it's one of the scariest teachers to ever put on the screen, says BloodyDisgusting.com. If you're going to learn, you're going to learn even if it kills you. Let's see what we got on the back here. Finn, played by Evan Bendel, a lone teen from a broken family, gets caught up in the wrong crowd of delinquent kids in this chilling horror film filled with white-knuckle suspense. When Finn and his friend, Joel, played by Rory Coulthard, act up in class, their English teacher, played by Robert Hands of Stonehurst Asylum, decides to teach them a lesson they'll never forget. First-time feature Helmer, Ruth Platt, comes out swinging as this intelligent directorial force with this debut that ramps up the tension dramatically and results in a solid horror coming of age, says BloodyDisgusting.com. Apparently, Dark Side also indicates that this is a whiplash for genre fans. The runtime for this, if I can find it, is 100 minutes. The release date for this, if I can find it, is 2015. I'll give it a watch. Have you seen it? Let me know down below, please. The next one we have is The Last Compartment, the Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray. I do like the front of it. They always seem to go that trend of having skulls be in the background. Usually it's a scene that's, if you look from a distance, you really don't have to look that hard. You see it's also a skull. Obviously, they're not really hiding anything here. It's supposed to be a mountainside, but it's clearly just a big giant skull. I wouldn't be going in the direction of the big giant skull in the sky. On the back, it says, after the train is hit by an avalanche in the Alps, Greta and 5 strangers find themselves trapped in the last car of the train, buried underneath the snow. Over the radio, they learn that a rescue operation is underway, but for some reason, the last compartment seems to have disappeared. Lost in the snow, and with time running out, Greta must figure out who she can trust if she wants to survive. It does actually sound really interesting. Big skull in the sky or not. The release date for this is 2016. The running time for this is 97 minutes. And by the way, it seems like it's also... I don't want to shake it too much, although it's probably been tossed around quite a lot in the mail, but it does seem like the disc is loose. I'm hoping it's not scratched. The next one we have here is The American Mummy. The Curse is Unearthed. Doesn't quite rhyme. This is for Blu-ray, 3D, and 2D on DVD. How many D's did we just say that in that? You got to go to Egypt, unearth an angry... You don't have to go to Egypt. Oh, my eyes! To unearth an angry ancient one. A group of university students in a New Mexico desert unearth an ancient mummy on which one of their students performs a secret primeval blood ritual. This awakens the death-hungry spirit of the Aztec lord. Oh, it's one of those words again. Tezcatlipoca? I have totally said that incorrectly. Apologies for that mummy who's now been offended. Intent on finishing his centuries-old reign of terror. Soon the mummy's curse possesses the students' souls, turning them against one another in a bid to spread his evil to the entire world. Bonus features include special features, outtakes, promo videos, and trailers. It includes both 3D and 2D versions. I wonder if you need to have those old 80s 3D sunglasses in order to watch it. This was released, by the way, in 2017. Try my best to find a running time for this. I don't see it. Oh, right there. 82 minutes. 82 minutes. That's easy. I could, even if that's a horrible movie, I can easily sit through 82 minutes of a horrible movie. I just recently, by the way, saw, and I'm just taking a quick departure from what we're doing with the unbagging here. Just recently saw an 80s film called Blood Theater. Save yourself the time watching Blood Theater. It's on Tubi, by the way. Tubi's a great place to find hidden gems. Now, we're not really talking about Tubi here, but avoid it at all costs. And the last film is a film I already have and have already seen. This is Itsy Bitsy. Always check under the bed. What's rather interesting about Itsy Bitsy is it has two very different trailers from one another. The first trailer plants it as the idea that there's this giant spider living inside of a home. The second trailer actually plays more to what the movie is about an ancient curse and some evil spirit that possesses the form of a spider. Two completely different movies. But actually the movie itself, not terrible. It's not that bad a movie. And actually special effects on this are pretty good. A single mother, played by Kara Elizabeth Roberts, moves from New York to a quiet countryside with her two children for a job opportunity she can't afford to turn down. The family moves into their humble new guest house, where her teenage son, Jesse, played by Armin Darbo, begins an unhappy task of looking for his little sister, Cambria, played by Chloe Perrin. Kara begins her work as a private nurse to Walter, played by Bruce Davidson. Yes, it's that Bruce Davidson. A man stricken with multiple sclerosis. I wasn't laughing at the multiple sclerosis part. More the fact that you probably would recognize Bruce Davidson. He's been in several films. X-Men. He was in the original X-Men film before, of course, he turned into that gelatinous blob on the beach. That's Bruce Davidson. I wasn't chuckling actually about multiple sclerosis. We don't chuckle about something like that. And an appraiser of rare antiquities. But Walter's secret past soon invites doom and terror. Jesse discovers a mysterious relic of ancient origin that had been brought to the household by Akiba, played by Trevor Atine, a shady international associate of Walter's. All too quickly, they discover that the relic contains more than just legends and myths. Inside waits a terrifying creature born of ancient darkness and pure instinct, a prehistoric cave spider unlike anything the modern world has ever seen. I really hate spiders. That's just one of my personal phobias. This one includes special commentary with director-writer Michael Gallo, audio commentary with Michael Gallo and writers Brian Dick and Jason Alvino, featurettes, and also trailers. This was released, by the way, by Shout Factory Scream Factory. The running time for this is 95 minutes. That's easy. I can sit through 95 minutes, even if it's got a creepy spider. And it was released in 2019. Have you seen it? Itsy Bitsy. Let me know down below. Let's have a quick gander at all the titles we got this time around. Itsy Bitsy, The American Mummy, The Last Compartment, Scary Skull in the Sky, and we also got The Lesson. Have you seen any of these? If you have, please let me know down below in the comment section if it's worth the watch. And if you certainly have enjoyed watching this video and would like to get on board and get DVDs or Blu-rays or both right to your doorstep, you can click the link down below in the video description. And certainly while you're down there as well, just avoiding quickly the big, giant, ancient, scary spider. But if you can get around the spider, just make sure you're hitting the subscribe if you haven't already done so. Turning on the bell notification, get those friendly reminders, avoiding the spiders. Ooh, the spider's web is right here. I better make this quick. And make sure, yes, you're keeping your spider peepers peeled. There's a lot of them, because there's definitely going to be a lot more videos coming your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.